Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today we have a new clip and image, which is basically just a different part of the clip. But we have some new news to share with you about the next episode called The Monster and the Queen. Now today, TV Insider released a new clip and just a brief little article about the Monster and the Queen, specifically about Jamie Kimmel guest starring in this episode. Now I'm not going to show the clip for copyright reasons because I would seriously get copyrighted for that, but I will go ahead and talk about it. And of course the link to this clip and article will all be down in the description below, so I would recommend going to check it out. But basically the clip is of Eclipsa and Globgor singing together, and it's basically just a clip of them singing in the forest. Now the big question about this episode is this part of a flashback or not? Now I watched the Roundtable's video, and yes, oh whoa, my video's coming out a little bit later than theirs. I'm sorry, I was busy today, so I couldn't get on it, super quick. But basically, they're saying that it's a flashback because that's what they think. They did go into a little bit of like how the guitar doesn't make too much sense, but then it could have been made in the past, etc. But I was conflicted on whether or not I thought this was a flashback or not. But I do think that my final conclusion is going to be it is a flashback, and the main reason, I think just from this clip itself we can't determine if it was a flashback or not, but due to this article I think that we can safely say that it is a flashback. The first line of the article says, if you're a fan of Jamie Kimmel's voice, you won't want to miss his guest appearance on Disney Channel's Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Now the key word there is guest appearance, meaning that he's not going to be appearing again. So not only does this confirm that this episode is most likely a flashback episode, unless if he gets recrystallized at the end of it, but also the fact that he probably won't be appearing again in the show. And here's that image I had talked about earlier. It's just a different angle and different variation of the clip. But yeah, that's my final conclusion. I do think that this is just a flashback simply because of this article. I don't think anything else in the clip other than, oh, we've never seen Eclipsa wear that outfit before. I don't know. There's just not enough reasons for me to believe that it was a flashback until this article came out. The song is basically talking about how they would be free someday, someday they'll be free and they can not hide their love or whatever. And some people are like, oh, whoa, that means that this is in the past because they're talking about a day that hasn't come yet. Well, they could just be singing about a song that they used to sing and they're just singing it now because now it's come true. And I don't know. That's just something that could have happened. So again, makes that point invalid. So it is hard to prove or disprove if this is a flashback or not, just simply from this clip, because there's nothing really we can determine with this. And some more breaking news that I just found out about from Lord Victorino as I was recording this video. We have a new image from, most likely, a boy in his DC-700XE. Now thanks Lord Victorino for letting me know of this because I did not know. But basically this image was found on Disney Channel's story on Instagram. Now I'll leave the link to Disney Channel's Instagram down below, but it will probably be gone within the next couple of hours maybe. I don't exactly know, but it won't be there forever, so the link will only work. Never mind, you get the point. But basically from this image we can see Marco, Hekapu, Talon, I can't remember the other guy's name, and Kelly. Now the reason I'm guessing this is from a boy in his DC-700XE is because of the fact that they're all on dragon cycles. Now if we remember back to the synopsis of a boy in his DC-700XE, it is said to have Tom in there as well. Now we don't see Tom in that image, but it will be interesting to see if they're going to get Tom, if they're showing Tom how it's done, something else, because Tom I think is expected to be there. Now Kelly's dragon cycle doesn't exactly look like a dragon cycle, looks more like a sheep, so it's probably not a dragon cycle. So I don't know, this episode might have some Kelko stuff in there. They're really starting to push that. That's getting a little interesting, I guess. But yeah, that's interesting to see. We had 2 new images today and 1 new clip, so that's really cool. But yeah, I'm super excited for all of the episodes coming up this weekend on Easter. So I don't know if that'll affect the upload schedule at all, but some videos might be pushed back till Monday because I think I do have Easter plans. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm super excited. These episodes will be super interesting. I do want to see if the monster and the queen does end up being a flashback or not, because, I mean, it could really go either way, but I'm leaning more towards flashback. And again, that's only because of the article. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
One day we'll have our day.